Hey, this is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111. So we're going to do a little bit of a lengthier message on my Instagram. So if you're catching this, please come check out the full message. As I'll be posting this as a reel, so it'll be a mini of the actual full message for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and the full moon in Aries. Hi, hello, this is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111. Tarot intuitive oracle reader as well as psychic and medium. So let's go ahead and tap right into it. I do read heavy on divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flames, the yin, the yang, the dark, the light, soulmates, and divine counterparts specifically. So kingdom spouse as well as you are up leveling yourselves to the next journey. Okay, what is the ultimate energy right now, spirit, that we need to hear? So the first message coming out is Jupiter action, inspired risk, expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. So there's a heavy amount of energy that is flowing through. I do feel that this could potentially exhibit Knight of Wands energy as well, which is very fast forward energy. Also taking a lot of action towards what you do want, okay? Pluto. So there is an energy of letting go, death card, endings, resilience, transformation, and power. So if somebody's been struggling, if you've been struggling, I think right now what you're trying to do is take inspired action towards letting go, releasing the hold on something. Your grip is too tight. The universe is like, loosen it up, allow the things that are meant to flow within your individual lives, because again, this is divine counterpart reading. And allow things to naturally flow. Okay, so again, if you've been holding on too heavy as a masculine or feminine, whichever energy you resonate most with, as we do carry both, it could be that you are trying to control the situation, how it ends up, how or when you express what you truly feel for this other partner of yours. If you're holding back on something, or if you desire more and you are withholding that information as well out of fear, which is self-abandonment, self-rejection, that this other person won't receive that well. Yeah, so we have closed off, resistance, guarded, blocking, pride, defensive, wounded warrior. So a lot of this has to do with ego, okay? Maybe you are in the collective where ego is being filtered out, okay? Unconditional love. You guys have sacrificed and both suffered and struggled through major heartache and pain individually on your own lives, and then have come in to find each other. Perhaps you have been confused about this connection as well. It does feel like there's a state of confusion. Apology, forgiveness, guilt, wants to speak their heart, compassion, emotional, and confession. So there is an energy, again, as I do feel like one party or both perhaps want to come in and express their genuine feelings, as we talked about, letting go of control as well as the resistance, reducing that, and then coming in with an apology. So taking action on many different energetic levels, right? So right now you might be at this compass or impasse 309 on the clock, between two people or two paths, contemplation to stay or to go, okay? I do see Ace of Air, mental clarity, communication, breakthrough, decisive action, sudden truths, and plans. So there's a lot of this energy where a major shift is happening. This deck is going to be for divine masculine. We see the feminine and Page of Pentacles coming out. So I feel like this person wants to send a message to divine feminine. Again, this is divine masculine. I've already pre-shuffled as well. Let's go ahead and pull a card from each. This is divine feminine energy. I feel like some of those messages wanted to fly out right then. What does it divine feminine and masculine want to say? Divine masculine has Queen of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there is a heavy super desire for this feminine. They may see you as this very magnetic, attractive, just very sensual, sexual, something they can't resist. It's almost like they're biting their nails, they're biting their tongue, they're biting their lips to hold back on the passion and desire. But with the Queen of Wands as well, I do feel like this masculine could be cultivating the courage, the fearlessness, right? The limitless energy to move forward as well. The feminine energy, we do have the Fool, okay? I do feel like the feminine is really willing, 4:32 on the clock, so it's a descending back to the new, which the journey, this is a new journey. The feminine wants to take a leap of faith on this new journey. The feminine wants to continue to move forward, but also have sheer trust in the divine and universe as to what is happening, how it's unfolding, and not really putting a time limit or a set expectation, because she understands energetically that things are always working out. She has or holds the high priestess energy. I do feel masculine has that too, but not on the highest ability that the feminine does. And I think that might fluster the masculine a little bit. Now the Three of Wands is coming out for masculine. The feminine, the Lovers. Wow, you guys, I can't. We've got the Fool and the Lovers for the feminine. The masculine is trying to have the courage to move forward in their manifestation and desire. The feminine is willing and ready to be more in alignment with self, and also to bring forth a counterpart, regardless if it's this masculine or a new masculine, because she has cultivated the state of awareness to release the control on any one situation. It's an energy that's going to be embodied within any one physical vessel. And I think when we come to this point of self-awareness, you can shift out of the holding on to. And then truly, if something is meant for you, it will come the way it is supposed to come, regardless of what you believed. Oh, wow. So the feminine is stepping into her power. We have the Empress, okay, Taurus energy. We have Gemini energy, Pisces energy, major arcana for the feminine energy. She's really stepping into her goddess, Empress energy, divine feminine energy. The masculine is on his way out the door. The masculine is on his way to relieve himself as he wants to and desires to step more into his manifestations and let go of the past that's been holding him back, the emotions, the pain, the fears, the limitations, the past experiences that maybe he embodied and experienced with other counterparts, other, relationships. This is not the ordinary though, because the masculine sees the feminine as the Empress. The Empress sees the masculine taking baby steps. They're crawling a little right now, but with the Aries energy, this is really propelling them, and that's that Pluto and the Jupiter. We are in the Pluto energy where there is a huge amount to be let go, to release. And so that is huge that it came out as well. The masculine is taking a lot of energy and action towards, freeing themselves up. I think they're taking the proper steps in order to move through the next phase of their journey as well. Releasing, again, control, it feels like, and expectations and pain. There's an overwhelming sensation that they might lose out, and that losing out is up to them as far as where they go with that. I just split the deck and Divine Masculine showed up over here. So Divine Masculine, this is the thing, look, underneath that even says the masculine is suffering the past, it's affecting the present. They have a lack and they have a sense of betrayal. They have a victim mentality perhaps, and they are trying heavily to let go of the past. This is what's causing them this stalemate energy, okay? I'm going to leave that there. With the feminine, we do have the moon. The moon is indicating Pisces again, but there's an energy and an element of subconscious, could be fears. It could be the element of emotions suppressed. It could be something that is hidden from the feminine that she's not quite ready or, aware of. The masculine has been doing a lot of emotional healing, whereas the feminine has been filling her cup of love. The feminine has been taking action towards making herself happy, finding that self-sustainability, that independence, not hyper-independence, but the ability to find joy and happiness within self, and then to cultivate that around a interdependent relationship that is coming towards her. Whether you guys are in separation, because I do feel like this energy might be that, but if you guys are in connection, please know that there are certain things that your guys' relationship is having to mitigate and navigate away from, okay? So with the Nine of Cups coming out, I do feel like the masculine has been doing a lot of emotional healing and also having some sort of wish fulfillment that they're desiring kind of come to face, right? The feminine does feel like in the past, perhaps there has been a lot of conflict with the Five of Wands, and the masculine, the Page of Wands, is like, I've got a creative idea. I've got this new idea how I can stop this, conflict that they've been having with you within this dynamic, because they have been trying to, and as you can clearly see, there's that little bulb, right? So they had the light bulb come on. There's this surge of like, hey, this could be the possibility. Maybe they've been watching a lot of tarot readings or a lot of psychics and visiting, and maybe they're having a sense of clarity because they've been so confused. They're like, I just need help to see past something in my human self that I'm not seeing in the 3D. And so this is enlightening them, and now they are aware of what they can do. Let's see what their motives are going forward, Spirit. What is the divine masculine and feminine? What do they want from one another? Show us that. Feminine wants balance. Masculine wants to be able to provide. Okay, King of Pentacles. The feminine feels like things perhaps in the past have been very imbalanced. Maybe this she overextended herself, overgave, tried to show love, tried to allow this divine counterpart to know what love truly was, and in that essence lost herself and really poured more into something that wasn't reciprocating at that moment because of the lack of ability. Okay, or there could have been a very huge amount of selfishness where this masculine was just self-fulfilling. Let me try to do what I have to do for my life, and that's that. They were not willing to bend into this relationship that has been from past life experiences, because this is not something they just got up in the moment of this, lifetime. This is a long history and many lifetimes that have been experienced between these two. Okay, we do have the Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups. So masculine is trying to work on certain things and elements of their emotions. They do feel like they've lost opportunity in the past with this partnership, with this relationship. And I do feel like they see the feminine as this very nurturing element. The Queen of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could have seen her as this very nurturing energy, and they probably still do. They really still see her as this very sensitive, pure, angelic vessel, right? Very motherly, something that maybe they never had, and that's what makes them afraid. Like, how can I accept that? And the feminine, well, she's sitting in her power. She's balancing out her emotions. She's allowing herself to feel through. She is embodying the divine feminine, right? They're both stepping into their power individually, and this is where they're aligning. I haven't seen any cards or messages that really indicate that they are, completely mirroring right now. Even in just splitting the deck, we have Two of Cups and the Hanged one. So I do feel like this is the masculine surrendering to this love. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and pull two final messages for the divine masculine. What does masculine want to say ultimately? Spirit, what does masculine want to say? What does masculine want to say? Let's see. What does masculine want to say? So masculine, the Sun card flew out, as well as the Eight of Wands. Oops. Had to bend down for that, you guys. Took a little bit of strength there. Sorry for the camera moving all crazy, but we have the Sun, and then we also have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like the masculine wants to have this happiness and joy with the Sun. That is masculine energy, but it's also a very huge amount of light. Okay, they want to come forward with some sort of apology or some love message. Okay, that's what's coming up on the Page of Cups, and they want to be able to provide more balance and reciprocal energy. Six of Pentacles, now we're matching with the feminine energy, right? So I like that they're now mirroring. I think masculine is aligning more because of their desire to come forward, communicate, talk, text, see, visit. This is somebody that makes them happy. Feminine seems a little confused on what their wish fulfillment is now. I feel like they're like, maybe if I can manifest something, if I can have anything I want, why am I settling for mediocrity at times, right? And so this is about them really stepping into their power. They're like, damned if I will, damned if I won't. I'm going to start doing what I want. And I really do feel that energy. It's a very mighty, powerful one, okay? So let's see what feminine wants to say. Final two messages, please, Spirit, for the feminine. We have the Three of Swords and the King of Swords. Oof. So I do feel like the feminine may be holding on to perhaps past pain, okay? Past emotional pain. But behind that is the Ace of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles for feminine. So I feel like she's mirroring and finding wholeness in this energy. Now, King of Pentacles came out in the masculine energy, but the fact that it came out for the feminine, I do see that, she's been working really hard on her money, finding stability financially, foundation, creating this within herself. The King of Swords is Gemini energy, but I do feel like with the Three of Swords, there could be like this being protective and not wanting to get hurt again, right? Because there's been this huge amount of immense pain. So what her focus has been on, and look at the Ace of Wands flew again. The focus has been on really just cultivating balance, you know, financially, so that they can continue. Yeah. And look, she's having the strength with the Leo energy to not hold back, but to really just continue forward. Okay, so either way, she's cultivating the energy the best way possible, which is pouring into her cup, which we had the Ace of Cups here, just to reflect as well. So again, here's a divine masculine and feminine energy read, you guys. I do hope this message resonates. I do know that, you know, masculine is really trying, I feel like they're pushing through. They don't have that many swords and wands, like as far as 9 and 10 of wands, ending cycles, major things right now. I feel like they're trying to mitigate a lot of that energy. I feel like feminine is really pushing. She's striving to energetically continue to level up so that this can unequivocally either propel this masculine to move forward with her energetically, or that, you know, she invites a new masculine into her energy as I don't know if that's devastating or not, but 15:56 on the clock. I just feel like there's a lot of change that's going to happen unequivocally. So let me know in the comments if this resonates, if you resonate as divine masculine, feminine. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and follow on Instagram, TikTok, as well as YouTube. I do offer personal private sessions as well. Click the link tree in my bio, any one of them, if you are interested in booking a session or a consult. Again, this is Tina, Infinite Moon Love 1111. I wish you all the best. Happy full moon in Aries today, and may the gods be with you. Namaste.